how did we talked about it last week about the the boycott, right? And
Yeah.
it's the second highest earning game of 2023. First, undoubtedly, is Baldur's Gate 3. Baldur's Gate 3 is insanely popular and is insanely replayable. Hogwarts Legacy, not so much, unless you want to go to different houses. But it did make 20. It did sell 22 million units, which is crazy.
Yeah.
And then 2 million just on December.
Even crazier, it beat Call of Duty. That's nuts, man. That's nuts, man.
It beats Starfield, and Starfield was one of the anticipated games too.
Yeah.
Right? I think Starfield's number 3, I think. Third in line, if I'm not mistaken. But I guess there's another boycott that might be coming. So, this is from so I saw this a couple days ago. Maybe was it yesterday? Yeah, it was yesterday. And I saw on Twitter, Twitter X. This comes to us from Discussing Films. Oh shit! And it says, known transphobe JK Rowling is now reported to be an active executive producer on the Harry Potter series, where she will be involved in the show's decision making. Wow. So it's sort of like it's like you didn't have to say known transphobe like there. You could just say JK Rowling now to report it. The person who wrote this has like a fucking hate boner for her.
Yeah. And I know the comments are disabled, right?
Let's see.
Comments are disabled.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Only one comment, and it's your own. And then basically says, Transgender Law Center is focused on using legal expertise to change law policies and conduct community-driven strategies that allow transgender and gender non-conforming people to live and thrive. I believe what JK Rowling said was that men are not men and women. I mean, men are not women and women are not men, right? And they should have their own safe space and stuff like that. However, JK Rowling is pretty damn left. Everything she thinks of is relatively left, right? Left-leaning and stuff like that. So, just because she was against you, and we talked about this with Carolyn last week, that's just the fact that she's against you on one issue, you are basically trying to roast her. But the thing is that JK Rowling is sleeping in her billions and billions of dollars. That's the money is actually her bed. And she's basically like crying with like, she's wiping the tears away with $100 bills. So this is fucking insane. And that's the reason why I asked you, how did the boycott go for Hogwarts Legacy? I would say if it wasn't for the boycotts, the more normal people, well, like myself, right? I'm a normie. I do like Harry Potter and stuff like that, but they wouldn't have like bought a copy and then like did a raffle and gave it away. They wouldn't have bought it and like they would have known about it, because if it wasn't that big of an issue, I think the game would probably came and went. It's like, oh, the game was pretty good. If you're a big Harry Potter fan, you will love it. Other than that, it's okay. Like for me, would I have played it? That's the thing. Probably not. Right? I probably wouldn't have played it. I'm like, okay, it looks all right.
Yeah. For me, it's something I would maybe grab at a steep discount, if I'll be honest. If it wasn't for the boycott, if it wasn't for you giving the copy to me, winning a copy.
You want the copy.
yeah.
Oh shit! But yeah, it's crazy, right? You basically, what's it called again? The Streisand effect, right?
Yeah.
Let me see if it's a Streisand effect. So what's the definition of Streisand effect? The Streisand effect is an unintended consequence of an attempt to hide, remove, or censor information where effort instead backfires by increasing awareness of that information. Holy shit. Yeah, this is the 100% the Streisand effect. And that's the reason why I think this is going to have the same effect, the Streisand effect.
Yeah. Like I said last week, if I were Warner Brothers, the way I would market Hogwarts Legacy 2, it's like world premiere. Then you see JK Rowling announcing it. We'll make it even better and bigger. They're gonna do it again. They would 100% do it again. Let's boycott the sequel. Then
so
how I would do it.
And this is what I said on someone's Twitter account. And I said, I guarantee. I think it was Carolyn. I guaranteed you, people really like I mentioned before. They really wanted to play the game, but they're like, "Fuck, I'm an ally, man. I got to be a good ally." You know what? I'm gonna buy the game. I'm gonna make a new account on Steam, so people cannot see my achievements because I really want to play the game, man. I really do. Right? And I believe there was a way. There was actually a direction online that says how to play Hogwarts Legacy without your friends seeing your achievements. I believe there was an actual thing online. I'm like, oh my god, yeah. Make JK Rowling a playable character. Oh shit, because Hogwarts Legacy 2 is going to be coming out for sure, right?
Yeah.
It made billions of dollars.
Yeah.
Right. So let's go ahead and read this article. This comes to us from Marca. I have no idea what this website is, but let's go and read it. Harry Potter fans outraged over JK Rowling's iron grip on the HBO Max series. Of course, it's her fucking baby. This is her show. This is her thing. Of course, she's gonna have a fucking kung fu grip on that shit. Fans who hate J.K. Rowling over her opinion against transgender community are not happy. To those who didn't know, J.K. Rowling and HBO Max reached an agreement for Harry Potter remake series form. In a series form. On Friday, Deadline reported that the author, this is recent, reported that the books will be an executive producer of the series. Oh shit! So she will be an executive producer. This has become a problem for members of the LGBTQ community who have been at war against Rowling since she made comments against the transgender community. They have been airing their opinions about Rowling's role in this new series and how much they don't want her. That's a space to be part of this universe. But regardless of how much they disagree with her ways, most of them forget this is her creation and she will always have the final say. J.K. Rowling is enjoying the spills of her creation through a number of different mediums. That success doesn't seem like it will stop anytime soon. Just last year, the World of Harry Potter game became the most sold in the US alone. All of the content that is created under the Harry Potter or Wizarding World umbrella has to go through her and to get her seal of approval. Whatever folks who disagree with her say, the reality is that J.K. Rowling has an iron grip on her franchise, and there is nothing anybody can do about it. That's how intellectual property laws work in the most parts of the world. I'm pretty damn sure once her book blew up, and I was in 4th or 5th grade when the books came out, and I read the first 2 books, and I loved it. It was fucking good. And this is book form. Chat, if you guys don't know, I don't do reading, I do math. And she probably knew that this is going to be a movie in the future. And she's like, I'm going to make sure I sign this fucking contract. I drafted this contract to make sure that if anything has to do with Harry Potter exists, I will have the final say. Right. And that's something you would do too, right? Like Grae, let's say if you make some kind of like crazy AI thing in the future, right? Like you yourself would like copyright or like patent that shit, right?
Yeah. For sure.
Yeah. All right, let's continue. Let's see. As far as her opinion against the transgender community, Rowling has even doubled down on what she thinks of without caring about the clear division within her creations fandom. And it's divided, all right. There are those who sympathize with the transgender community and those who are always taking her side in this particular public debate. No matter where you stand in this, there's no denying the Harry Potter franchise was always remain as one of the most successful in human history and all media. Right? As someone who has worked as a wand keeper at Universal Studios Hollywood for a couple of years, is made very clear to me on how much influence the power of J.K. Rowling had over everything related. I was told that she was very involved with the look and feel. Whenever you go to Hogsmeade or the Wizarding World Harry Potter Universal, it basically teleports you into a fucking different world, man. It's so good. It's so rich with the lore that she's written. It feels very, very real, right? She became the Wizarding World's Iron Lady. How unfortunate. Yeah, people are mad. Man, how do you feel about this, dude?
Yeah, common sense. Like it's her IP. She created it. She wrote it. Why are people surprised that she's in charge of it? And yeah, the moment you hand this over to some Wookiee, look what happened to Star Wars. I mean, look where it is now, right?
Mhm.
So I'm glad, even though let's say she probably has a lot of takes that I don't agree with,
Mhm.
but there's no denying that she has a great piece of IP that she managed to create. So I'd rather let her keep it and see where she can creatively take it to a whole new level, rather than what George Lucas did and entrusted it to a crazy Wookiee. And look what happened to Star Wars now.
Thanks for checking out this segment of the Project Eggroll podcast. If you like what we do here, please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and you will know next time when we go live. We do go live every Saturday at 8 p.m. Once again, we are just getting started. Tons of more video to come. Thanks, and we'll see you guys next time.